Hello everyone, I'm Solid and welcome back to Witcher 3. We are still right in the middle of the party with Shiny right here, and we are being controlled by Vlodimir. Now, I do have a slight cough that has been persistent for like a week now. Hasn't like completely gone away yet. But I've got like cough drops with me, and I've got some tea to help me out. So hopefully that will allow me to get through this without like randomly coughing, but I probably still will. So if there's any like random cuts, that's why. Now I did go back into my previous video and watch my initial reaction to what was his name again? The guy who seems like all powerful, whose name starts with D. No, I keep thinking of Dijkstra. It's not Dijkstra, but you know the guy I mean, right? We talked to him at the very start, and he told us where or how to start looking for Yennefer. What do you mean? Why are you randomly? You're the ones randomly walking into me. Why are you walking over to look at that wall? Okay, these people are being rude. But basically, yes, I did go back and watch that cutscene. I couldn't really gain any extra information from it, but I did go and watch it yeah. Okay, Shani was like dancing there. Anyways, let me just get moving. The NPCs are always so ridiculously distracting, like all the time. It makes it really hard to talk. All right, so yeah, let's continue taking part in the wedding activities, though.
Perhaps you'd care to sit down to some Gwent with us.
Most certainly would.
Yes,
You needn't ask
most
twice,
certainly.
midget.
Your need for insolence?
Yeah, you should apologize for that. It's not funny.
I'm sorry. I meant no offense.
Were that true, you wouldn't have called him a midget.
Agreed.
I've apologized. What else would you have me do? Bring him flowers?
I'd have you play and stop talking.
Let us play, gentlefolk.
What's your wager?
Everything. The whole lot. I'm all in.
Yeah, he has nothing to lose. It's not his
Never
money.
knew you to be such a gambler.
You shall see many new sides of me this night, my dear. Many large sides.
Okay, Vladimir, sure you will. We'll see about that.
Normally we play that the loser's got to wear the ass ears.
I needn't care. I shan't lose.
Oh, also, I was informed that at the very obviously there's a lot of decisions that you can make in the main storyline as to how things go. There's various endings you can get. So I did hear that there are multiple endings, although I don't know exactly what those truly entail. I know that part of the multiple endings is that Geralt ends up with somebody or another. He ends up with Triss, or he ends up with Yennefer. Apparently I got none of those. Apparently I got the complete failure ending of not ending up with any of the actual love interest characters. But I just made all the decisions that I thought made the most sense, letting Triss go and do her own thing. I thought what she was doing made sense. Yeah, go do your own thing. I'm not gonna hold you back. And in Yennefer, I didn't like Yennefer. So yeah, I thought the decisions I made all made sense. They were all my decisions. But it's just funny that I completely ended up with, I ended up with what some might consider a failure in that regard. And here I'm kind of intentionally going for a failure as well. I don't think Triss not Triss, sorry, Shani and Geralt really are good together at all. Alright, so of course we're going to go with the Northern Realms. It's still our strongest deck. That hasn't changed. Alright, I'll go first. Okay, we got 2 Commander's Horns. That's not bad. But can we make use of it? We got a lot of leader cards here. The only cards that would be buffed by it are a Close Combat, a Siege, a Ranged, and a Siege. That's not ideal. That's not ideal for having 2 Horns. Because, we're only buffing, at best, these 2 Siege cards. Otherwise, he's just buffing 1 card. So that's actually kind of bad. What I'd really love to see is a spy card. I'm going to redraw this one first just to see if we get something interesting. Okay. Yeah, then we definitely don't want these Commander's Horns. We definitely don't. What did I get? Did that give me another leader card? Okay, I guess we're not doing any kind of spy card strats here. Sure. Alright, so we're going first. So we're gonna put down... What exactly? Obviously, we have to go for the win each round, I think. Like, there's no reason not to. We don't gain anything by not going for the win at this point. Okay, they're using a spy card to gain themselves some cards. This is not ideal, but we do definitely still have to win this round. There's nothing we can do about that. We don't have a decoy to steal it or anything. So I just have to play what I play. How do I want to do this? What does this card do? Play cards from the discard pile. Okay, so I can get one card back like that, but I can't get a hero back, so that's not really that useful. Say we play this. Another spy card, okay. So they're wanting me to win this round, and they're just trying to build up their cards. I probably should have ended already. Yeah, I think I've already messed this up. I don't think there's anything I can do except just end round here. I shouldn't have placed that second card. Although I can get it back, so it's fine actually, never mind. It's fine if I get that card back later on. Okay, so they played the spy cards and they won the round. That was a good play. But it's not over yet. Yeah, we draw an additional card. No, they do. I need to read up on that ability. Is it only... Do you only draw an additional card if you win the round? The previous round? Well, regardless, they played that card. I'm gonna do this. And I'm gonna get... Wait! How did I get a spy card? I never used a spy card. Oh, because they used a spy card, and now it's in my discard pile? I didn't know it worked like that. The question is, do I want a spy card? I think I don't, because I didn't win last round. If I had made sure that I won last round, I could grab this and lose this round. But it's only 5. Is it worth it? It might still be worth taking this, just for the sake of getting more cards. But I don't have anything to cause rain or anything to mess up their close combat cards. So it's risky. What did they place down? They placed down a close combat card. So they're not going to use rain. Oh man, do I go for the 6? Or do I give them 5 and hope that I get something else? I'm gonna try this. I don't know if that was smart or not, but we'll see. What? They played a spy card too. Okay, so we're both doing that, huh? Alright, interesting. They're really working on that card draw, huh? Okay, I think we do this. They passed. Okay, right. That makes sense that they would pass. Because I still have to play another card to win. And I'm kind of forced to go over by a lot no matter what I do. Darn it. Oh, I'm in such a bad spot. Oh, I'm in such a bad spot. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play this. And then I'm gonna end turn. That's the only thing I can do. So they have a huge card advantage, and I have to win this round. Okay, I do earn an additional card. I think it is if I win the round, then I get an additional card. So to a certain extent, that de-incentivizes spy cards, which is interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna place down this, I guess. We'll see if they have any weather cards. Okay, so they're also using siege weapons. Let me place down this. I need to see what cards they've got going. Okay, they're doing that. I can do that too. Okay, that's really bad. But I can do something about that. I can play this and retrieve my other catapult or whatever, right? Or do I play a spy card here? Again. Is it worth it to play Dijkstra, give them 4, and then pull 2 more cards? It might be. I have to do something crazy to win this. Another spy card. Okay. And they're drawing more cards with their spy cards. We're just doing spy cards now. Okay. This is kind of weird. Okay, we got a decoy. Does that help us at all? I don't think it does. Well, maybe it does. It lets us draw more cards, I guess. I can take this out and then play it. Oh gosh. See, now is when I really wish I had some weather effects that I could use. Oh my goodness. Okay, more spy cards, huh? Well, I can play this one with no loss of anything, right? I can get more cards from it. Good. Oh my goodness, look at that score. That's absurd. Alright. I guess we just have to start playing our cards now. Again, I really wish I had some weather effects or more horns at this point in the match. Oh gosh, this is a tough match. They really are just piling it on, huh? It just never ends. And now they're drawing more cards, doing more spy card stuff. Oh my goodness. More siege stuff. What is that? Another a siege spy card. Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna hold off on my spy card for the moment. Actually, no. I should play it immediately, shouldn't I? Just to see what I get. I think we've kind of just lost here, though. Oh, actually, that's good. More siege weapons is really good. Oh, and I have another horn. I didn't even realize that. That could be big. Although we have too many leader cards to fully capitalize on it. Oh my gosh, their score keeps going up. I can't do anything. That's what I was worried about. That one effect that just murders the highest value cards. Okay, I've just lost. There's nothing I can do here. I'm just gonna play all my cards. Yeah, opponent has passed. Yeah, they don't have to do anything. I've just completely lost here. I can use my horn. It's best to use it on this one, I guess. Yeah, that was a decisive loss. Oh my gosh.
You lose, Witcher. Hand over the wager. Everything.
Perhaps we could reach an arrangement.
No weaseling out of this. Hand over the coin.
I'd like to see if anybody wins that
What do we
match.
do now?
First try.
Good, losing somebody else's coin.
I meant to win.
Maybe I just got unlucky though.
I've no need for it in the grave.
But you lost, so now I've got to pay up.
I say, he talking to himself. Roaring drunk already, that's it.
We can't fleece a drunk. Have him don the cap and we'll call it even.
Just a minute. Bloke needs a lesson. I say he dons the cap and gives us 5% of the coin he has.
Hear that?
It's so awkward, him talking to himself.
5% is yours, and I shall wear the cap. Never fear. A man must do what a man must do, and Vlodimir von Everek's a man among men.
Hear that? So
What does he mean, don the
Vlodimir
cap?
von Everek.
Rogue's long dead by my reckoning.
Exactly.
Oh, I
Those
see.
Ears. You look, interesting.
Time to drink. We are at a wedding.
Aye.
Okay, but do I really lose a 5% of my money?
As you are,
I mean, it's not a big deal, but
Which,
it is a lot of money.
betrothed.
Hear that, Shani? My betrothed. Know what that means?
No. What?
It means we should act as befits the betrothed.
And what's that mean?
You resist, but it all ends as everyone knows it must. Ah, the merriment. Good show indeed. Let's continue the ball.
let's not continue the ball. Okay, so
I think you look charming.
Quite the lark, this Gwent.
Quite the lark.
To next diversion.
Oh, that's a bit
That's such a weird word,
But
the
to his
the
credit,
lark.
He's a beautiful lass at his side.
Oh, yes. Quite a feather in his cap. How do you cap?
I can't go for an.
Sure,
Can't go for round two?
wishes for joy on your new life's path. You've chosen quite a fetching wench.
Okay, I wanted to do a rematch. I could always reload my save and rematch them that way, but I'm not gonna do that. That's cheating.
Quick now!
A loss is a loss. I guess we're not good enough.
Seen what he pulled from the water? An old pot.
Mayhaps his lass wears pots for shoes, case she can't find a privy.
You were supposed to fish out my slipper. I'm at a dance now with one foot bared. 'Tis a wedding. I've got to wear slippers.
What are you doing complaining when this guy jumped into the lake to go find your slipper? This lady's not worth it.
Oh, look, dearie, I did. Take there. Muck must have sucked it deep in.
Well, poke your paws in there. Rut for it. Rubbish game.
You go do it. Do it yourself.
What's all this then?
What an ungrateful person.
They're playing slip in for a slipper. Never heard of it?
What? Is this an actual game?
Us gentry folk have other diversions. What's the object?
Maid tosses a shoe in the water. A man's got to dive in and fish
Okay,
it
so it's
out.
some kind of game, I guess.
Look, mutations don't just turn them barren as a mule, they give them an ass's ears to boot. Must have some other horse part hidden in his trousers.
What will I get if I retrieve the shoe?
And once I retrieve it,
Well, your maid'll be pleased as punch. Or it means you're a gallant beau. And awful handy.
is that all? No prize? Not even a kiss?
That depends on the miss in question. If she wants to give you a kiss, she will. But she ain't obliged.
Apparently Vladimir wants to give it a go. Doesn't really sound like a lot of fun to me, though, to be honest. Going around swimming in a, like, pond,
Oh, there's
looking for a slipper in the mud. What is he doing? What is this guy doing?
Prime game. Shawnee, your slipper. I shall prove I dive to any depth for you.
Okay, why are you giving him your slipper? What if it's a really nice shoe? Well, I would not do that to one of my shoes. Actually, I would if it's certain shoes. But, you know, not for, like, shoes that I normally wear.
Observe, Shawnee.
My eyes are glued.
Seems to think the slipping will be easy, don't he?
He talks a big talk. Let's see how big his stroke is.
How could it be that hard? We saw where she threw it in.
Witch is famed for shoe fishing skills or something.
Shoe fishing skills. Alright, well, there's the shoe. Easy peasy. Is that the only thing down here? No, it's not. What's this? A different lost shoe. Okay, well, we got 2 lost shoes. That's something. I don't know whose it is, but... Okay.
Just when you think you know all the plowfolk's customs, they surprise you with slippers.
So now the shock's faded. Perhaps you could stop talking and fish
Wait,
out
I
the
have it
shoe
though. What are you talking
that I so
about?
unfortunately lost in the pond.
Just when you
I have
think
it.
you know all the
Do I don't?
folks'
Do I not?
customs, they surprise you with slippers.
Wait, what's going on? Why is it telling me to go over
now the
here?
shock's faded.
Oh, I need to talk to this
Perhaps you
person
could-
first?
Did you find my shoe?
What? I
If
did.
not, I think you should come back and look for it. In the lake. Oh, never expected silt could conquer a man like
Wait, what's
you.
going on? I have the shoe.
I couldn't raise it up. For the
What?
first time in my life, I
What?
swear, Shawnee.
What?
Devastating for you. I'm sure. But
I got
must
both
have
shoes.
shoe.
Never fear, I shall retrieve it, or drown trying.
Wait, what's happened? What? I don't understand.
Just when you think you know all the plow
What's going on
folks'
here?
customs, they surprise you with slippers.
Did you find my shoe?
What?
If
What? What's happening here? I have the shoe, don't I? Surely. Am I missing something? Is there a different shoe? What's going on here? Did her shoe like teleport? Shoe, where are you? Oh, wait, there is another shoe. There's 3 shoes. Okay, I guess I was just wrong. Is there a 4th? Surely that's it, right? Okay, are we good now?
What?
Okay, apparently that was the shoe.
Pond sank in up to my armpits.
I see no amount of silt could keep you from my shoe. And all the other shoes ever tossed in the lake.
Always better to do a bit more and even gain naught by it than to do too little and face regret.
Such
Well,
wise
that's quite
words.
The theory.
One founded in practice. For instance, I can now approach the owner of any of these slippers, and she will lift up her skirt and bend over. To don it, of course.
Ah, so
Uh-huh.
generous. And clever.
Just figuring that out? I believe I've earned a kiss.
Well, find the owners of those shoes. One might agree.
Don't be jealous, Shawnee. That was but a jest. I don't give a piffle about the others.
A piffle.
Well. Recognize this, Cinderella.
My shoe?
Now extend your supple leg and let me slide it in.
This guy, I can't. I can't with this guy.
Thank you.
Also, well, you can't just put on the shoe after that. What are you doing? You can't just put on a shoe after you've thrown it in a lake. It's gonna just go. You're gonna put your foot in it. It's gonna go, and it's gonna feel horrible. It's gonna be like a super wet, soggy shoe, and you're gonna have wet socks. That's horrible. What kind of monster are these people?
Now we must do something else.
That's the most.
Something wild.
That's one of the most monstrous things I've ever seen in this game.
Lakes has never been much of a problem.
Putting on a shoe after you've thrown it into a lake. Ew.
I shall do the impossible.
Well, go to the barn for the capping ceremony. Wait. Okay.
I'll leave you for
What
a
about the
minute.
other shoes?
As a bridesmaid, I need to be by the bride for the capping.
Go on, Shawnee. I'll manage fine alone. Ladies and gentlemen, this night I've tasted of life's delights so fiercely, I've decided to make a speech.
Geralt,
Uh-oh.
there's
That's
no-
not good. Yeah, there's no need. Very well, I won't. Honestly, I'm so curious what he's gonna say, though. I'm so curious what he's gonna say. Normally, I think what I'd want to say is very well, I won't. But I'm too curious to know what he's gonna say, so I have to do this.
No need? Why, there's every need. Till now, I'd always considered peasant jollities unworthy of a gentleman. For tell me, who among you would rub shoulders with swineherds if born a noble?
What's he doing? Insulting all of
I
them.
delighted in the beauty of buxom farm wenches, of course, and indeed still do. Given more time, I'd prove this to each and every maiden here. Farmhands are a different story. Never took any note of them. Had one or two groom my mounts. They did this well, but were never worthy of conversation. Nay, not even if you paid me. For one must live by certain principles. Am I right?
Yeah, you're right. Hear ye,
But
hear
this
ye.
day-
They're just nodding along.
This
What is
day
wrong with
has
them?
Changed all. Beneath the muck and dung, a peasant is a man. I understand this, thanks to you. You've still shite all to talk about, but I don't mind anymore. For this, I thank you and say, you are well loved.
It's
You know
almost
what?
midnight. Time for the capping.
That could have gone worse.
Done.
Oh, yes,
No.
you are. All the maids join in the capping.
That could have gone worse, I guess, but
Johnny.
The midnight chime has struck. The capping times are come. What thoughts in young
okay, what do you
hearts
mean by capping
pants?
time?
What dreams make young blood run? Be they nice, be they vice, of jestily or lordly stance, out they'll come in this hour's dance.
Toast the lovely couple and give them a few weeks, and we'll toast the lovely bairn with its pale and puffy cheeks.
What is a bairn?
Mind a song we don't sing to be
I don't know these words.
sing so we can empty yet another stein. Bright swan love eternal, bridegroom best beware, or she'll make you a cold gold in the coming year. What's the groom a thinking, a storm upon his brow? Must be second guessing if he'll get that cow.
Are they calling her a cow? What is this song?
Hey, so drink and be merry, 'tis your wedding day.
Tradition holds. Whoever caught the garland shall be next to wed.
And of course she catches it. What are you... Huh? You're writing in blood? Sure. Sure, buddy. Whatever you're doing, I mean, okay. I'm surprised Geralt isn't complaining about that, but okay, here we go. Why would he... No, maybe that wasn't Vlodimir. Was that not Vlodimir doing that?
Necessary.
It came rushing back in a torrent. How we caroused at old.
No, it was him, okay.
I couldn't resist. Had to pen a few words. Will you give him the letter?
A letter to Olgierd in Geralt's blood, alright.
Thanks. You're a good chap, Witcher. Dull as dirt, but good.
I guess Geralt doesn't have too many complaints about him cutting his hand like that. I would have a lot of complaints. That would hurt. Obviously.
A lovely custom. Blushing maids twirling in dance, their hair swirling freely, their bodices undone, their bouncing.
Will you stop?
No, he can't. He's physically
Did you see
incapable
it?
of stopping.
Shani caught the garland. She'll be next to marry as peasant superstition has it.
Maybe. Doesn't matter. It's past midnight. Time for you to go back to the crypt.
I can't. I'm not finished here.
It's past midnight. You can take off those lovely ears. Only if you want to.
No, we gotta keep him on.
Lovely as they are, think I'll put them away.
No, no, you're better in them. You look
Is
better in them,
Vladimir's
Geralt.
ghost gone?
You see? She asks after me. Misses me already.
I'm here, my ever-loving tulip. That kiss as we danced made my head so light. A team of hellish stallions could not tear me away before I receive one more. Or two more. Or as many as you'll give.
You seem to have enjoyed yourself. I'm glad.
A kiss. I knew it would end this way. An end that is but a beginning.
No, it's just an end. It's after midnight. Your time has come.
Ah, we needn't fret such trifles. Death's not come to claw me back, so why not continue our revels?
What's Geralt think about that? You gave your word.
Shani, darling, I'm dead. Can't expect too much from a corpse.
Surely we can forcefully take our body back.
Go back whence you...
Okay, here we go.
Please.
Stay out of this.
Stop!
Get ye hence, or I'll take you with me, and your mouldy crypt will look like paradise in comparison.
I'll take you with me? Where can he take him? The underworld? Like, what are you talking about, buddy?
The choice is yours.
You're gonna take him to the underworld?
Don't torture him.
I promise he'll not die.
This guy is sinister. So sinister.
Gods, what is this?
Yeah, Vlodimir is not somebody to be taken lightly and not somebody to be trusted. Unduly harsh. What did you do to him? Thinks he was starting to be a pain? No, that was unduly harsh.
Didn't have to make him suffer.
Of course I needn't have. But I could.
This.
I hope you didn't hurt
Okay.
him.
I disposed of a pest. There was no need for you to suffer his cheek any longer. Geralt had finished his task, you see, so...
Yes, I know. As soon as he finishes one task, he needs to rush off to the next.
Who knows? Perhaps this time will be different. I saw you looking at each other, and it just so happens I also know the history you share.
I don't know the history they share, really. But he intentionally made that guy suffer, and we're just going past that. But this shows a lot about his personality. He's not just some kind of omniscient... In a lot of cases, media will portray like omnipotent beings as like not being very emotional, or like not or being like overly benevolent, or being completely cruel, just like being in like one thing in their nature. This guy seems very human though. He has a lot of like human qualities. It's really scary. It's a very scary being. It doesn't seem like somebody who should have the power that he wields.
You do? How?
Shani, darling, would you ask an eagle how it knows how to fly? Regardless, what matters is Vlodimir von Everett will bother you no more.
But you had fun. You had fun doing it, and that tells us something about your character. It doesn't tell us anything good about it. Also, I do not trust him in the slightest. You gotta get going. I'd like to stay a bit longer. We should stay a bit longer, at least to talk.
I'd like to stay longer, but...
Don't make excuses, Geralt.
What?
I'm not angry.
Okay, I guess I
Witcher
always
has
have to
ply
leave.
his trade. Follow his path. As for me, well, perhaps I expected too much of this wedding. Got the wrong impression.
Not sure I understand.
Never mind.
Geralt never understands.
I should find Aldona. I am her bridesmaid, after all.
Poor Geralt. He's doomed.
Ah, there it is. The face of a man who's failed to understand a woman.
You understand her?
He understands everything.
Of course. Women are simple. The problem is that men are hopeless fools. Your friend will now make a show of being hurt. Pick her some flowers, or bring her a drink. She'll get over it in a snap.
Okay, but why does he choose to appear as a male then? He's saying that all like men are hopeless fools, but he's appearing as a man. What does that say about him? Does he consider himself a hopeless fool?
Rather manage without your advice, thank you.
She cares for you. You have feelings for her. Don't overthink it. Surrender to spontaneous honesty. Nothing more beautiful in human relationships. You needn't end like Aldona and Jonas. Besotted fools bound by a contract they'll never escape. Seize the night. Seize your chance. Enjoy one another. That's it. Have fun.
I don't trust any of your advice, Vlodimir. Not in the slightest. Track quest. Reach Shani's character entering the journal to find out what might cheer her up. User wishes to find something that might cheer Shani up. Okay, so we'll do the character journal for it. Character entry updated for a lot of people. We should go and read through those. And I will read through those, just not just yet. My voice is not in the right situation to be reading through all of the character logs at the moment. Where is she? Shani. There she is. Okay. Geralt entered the Oxenford sewers expecting to hunt down a hideous monster. So you can imagine his surprise when down one of those dank, slimy corridors, he ran into Shani, an old and dear friend. Geralt and I had first met this extraordinary young woman years earlier when she was just a cultish co-ed, but by this time he had grown into a dignified doctor and a fearless field medic for the Redanian army. The latter role had led her and a unit of soldier escorts to descend into the sewers. Their goal was to gather a sample of the venom spewed by the monstrosity squatting there. Geralt, a gentleman through and through, agreed to help her in her task. Geralt's encounter with Vlodimir von Everick reminded him that he and Shani had once shared passionate, though passing, feelings for each other. He had also become aware some remnants of these feelings were still lodged in his heart. At times, fate composes tales so shocking that no poet would dare to put his name to them, for fear his public would mock them as overly outlandish. Such was the case when Geralt and the ghost of Vlodimir von Everick shared a body for an evening and accompanied Shani to the wedding of Aldona, her friend from the academy. Some might have let this unusual escort interfere with their enjoyment of the evening, but not so Shani. Looking around at the tasteful wedding decorations, smelling the rich odor of berry-laden rowan, a plant near and dear to her heart, one which summoned up fond childhood memories, Shani felt the heedless abandon of her younger years return, and, overjoyed, threw herself into the thick of festivities. One thing is certain, Shani was not bored by the company of Vlodimir von Everick, who showered her with professions of burning desire and swept her off her feet with his maniacal energy. Yet when the hour came for him to return to the netherworld, she breathed a sigh of relief, for now she could spend some time alone with Geralt, who was much more sensitive and predictable, though Vlad would probably just call him boring. Okay, so that didn't actually tell me anything about what Shani actually likes. Okay. Witcher senses.
Good mead ought to lift her spirits. A sip of something strong never hurt anyone. Question is, will it cheer her up?
No.
Good idea? Maybe not. She might be a sad drunk.
Let me take a look at the other stuff.
Rowanberry brandy. Shani loves the blossoms. Might enjoy this as well. A sip of something
very
strong
likely.
Never hurt anyone. Question is, will it cheer her up?
Yeah, we'll take that.
Here's hoping Shani's a happy drunk.
Okay, I couldn't take a look at the other stuff? Fine. I was hoping I'd be able to take a look at all of it. I guess I should have waited, but it's fine. This is probably it.
Still here? Thought you had to meet Olgierd.
You and I see each other so rarely. Figured Olgierd could wait till morning. Seemed to like the Rowan. Thought you might want to try another form of it.
Well, I like to make necklaces out of the berries, but guess I am curious how this will taste.
Yeah, liking the berries and liking the drink made out of it are two different things. Also, Rowan, it just reminds me of the Roa fruit from Elden Ring. That's the only thing I can think of.
Wedding's still in full swing, but your face, I'd say you were at a funeral. Why so sad?
Sad?
We're kind of acting like Vlodimir
Not
here.
really. It's just...
In our expressions.
After I caught the garland, I realized something. The years are flying by, yet all I ever do is study, pump stomachs, and reattach limbs. All alone.
I'm surprised she never meets anybody in the process of doing that. She's been around a lot. You'd think she'd meet other people that she likes. You got friends. You don't have me. You really don't have Geralt. Geralt is off doing his own thing.
You've got friends. Me, for one.
In that case, let's drink to our friendship.
To friendship.
Not really what she's looking for, but That's what it is.
I'm afraid the drinks got into our minstrels. Horribly off key.
Let's go for a walk.
Good idea.
I don't know, it still sounds the same as normal. It didn't sound off key to me.
Did you enjoy the wedding?
No, but sure. Weddings are not my thing. Yeah.
Not exactly my idea of a good time.
What is?
Time I spend with people I know.
You know me.
True. And now I'm starting to enjoy this. Though, in fact, I did start having fun when I kissed you.
Thought that was more Vlodimir's doing.
His will, sure, but my body felt everything. Reminded me of the old times.
Vizima, you mean? Oh, I thought you'd forgotten our whole Catriona story.
We have forgotten a lot of
Long
things.
Forgotten, sure. But the romantic bits in that adventure? Don't plan to forget those.
You needn't worry about our finances, sir. My workshop, business is booming.
Good. I'm relieved to hear it. See, coin's tied to Torrent, but don't tell the old battle-axe. She'd be furious if she learned to let it slip.
Never you worry, sir. My lips are sealed as the grave. Us menfolk need to stick together.
And they shouldn't be talking so loud and next to the road.
Enough of that. I'm Vassy. But you can call me Dar.
Oh, thank you, Dar. I feel honoured. Let's drink on it.
Seems the families are bonding.
A bride's father and his son-in-law? Stiff at first, but add drink and they bond or slap each other silly.
I was afraid the wedding wouldn't happen at all.
Mean the
Why
differences
so?
in wealth?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Jonathan's
I guess Vlodimir did say a whole bunch of stuff to try to basically stop it.
family didn't consider Aldona worthy.
Clear they love each other, though. Parents usually give in if that's the case.
Oh, I
Walking
don't
quite far
know.
away.
My mother would never accept an unfit beau, even if I insisted I loved him, had chosen him.
Unfit? What does that mean? Yeah. You convinced her, I'm sure? Yeah, I will say that.
Doubt your mother's that unbending? You'd win her over, I'm sure.
I haven't managed to yet.
You only ever bring home fiddlers, jugglers, and witchers?
No, but she'd want me to choose someone wealthy, or with a good trade, well brought up.
Hey, we've got plenty of coins. Do we not count as wealthy?
Nothing wrong with that, is there?
I guess not, but it's hard to find one like that who's still even slightly amusing.
That's probably true.
Tell that to my mother. She actually thinks I should have found a husband at the academy. But I didn't. Ugh. I'm certain she thinks there's something horribly wrong with me.
Oh, please, Shani. It's the 13th century. Women don't go to the academy to find a husband. They go to learn, pursue their passion. You did that. I'm sure your mother appreciates it. You got a doctorate, have your own practice, been at the front lines many times. You're a good person. Not a thing wrong with you.
True.
Really think so?
Really?
I don't think anybody would think otherwise. I don't think it's that much of a
Look,
hard thing to accept.
the brave brothers.
Drank themselves stiff as the boards they tore from the fence.
Wonder where the sister is. Couldn't protect her from a cheeky 4-year-old in their condition.
If they hadn't intervened, you'd have gone for a tumble in the hay with her. She was willing, if you ask me.
I prefer you. Would have survived somehow? That was Vlodimir, not me. I'll say that.
That was Vlodimir, not me, remember?
But pretend for a moment it had been you, and the situation had been different. Say you're at the wedding, and that very girl keeps glancing, smiling at you. Then she finally walks up, and you know exactly what she wants. What do you do?
I'd go with her. Let her down. I would. I have to say this, but I also don't think that they work
Dandelion was
together.
around, and he usually is. I'd introduce her to him and walk off.
I don't believe that. You'd let the opportunity pass?
I don't need opportunities like that.
Change to style.
Let's say I've grown choosy.
You say that as if you've already picked.
'Cause I have. Guess who?
Ooh, gorgeous.
It's a nice tree.
Been thinking about that kiss.
What kiss?
The one Vlodimir planted on your lips with my lips. Just wondering if it would have felt any different without him there.
That I cannot tell you.
Only one way to find out.
This is great and all. I do really like Shawnee, but again, it's really tough making these decisions because I like Shawnee. I just don't think it's right because Geralt's not going to stick around with her. He's not. He's going to go off and do his own thing.
So, how'd it compare?
Honestly, completely different.
Better or worse?
Just different? Better.
Definitely prefer kissing you without Vlodimir's help. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe Vlodimir was after more than a kiss. Said so openly, in fact.
All true. He was very direct, I'll give him that. Which, on occasion, has its advantages.
You're right. Can save a lot of time.
So, how do you stand today, Geralt? Have some time to waste with me? Or would you rather go back now?
No, let's leave it there. Sorry, Shawnee.
But we ought to get back to the wedding.
Oh, yes. Yes. That's best.
Penny for your thoughts?
Just thinking that friends should stay friends.
Mm-hmm. My feeling too.
In this situation, I agree.
About. Alone. So I'm not going back to the wedding. Not really fond of watching drunks stagger around anyway.
I mean, we feel the
Shawnee,
same.
wait. Before you go, need to ask you a favor.
Yes?
It's about Olgierd. Seems a mysterious man. Can't escape the impression his story's more complicated than I thought. Could you look into it? See if you can learn something?
Sure. Be glad to.
Thanks. Be seeing you.
Yes. See you later, Geralt.
Now, I hope she finds some person who, like her mom says, is rich and smart and whatnot, but is also interesting and it can make everybody happy. Geralt is just not the right person. He just isn't. That's why I just cannot do that. I still think that Triss is the person who makes, well, actually, I don't know. Maybe Triss is too good for him too. Honestly, maybe Geralt and Yennefer deserve each other. I don't know. I don't really know. Although, Yennefer is a little bit too much. I think what Geralt needs is he needs to know another Witcher, who's a woman. Where are the Witcher women at, huh? Are those not a thing? That would be really great because then they could both go on missions together, on contracts together, go fight monsters together. Wouldn't that be perfect? I feel like that would be perfect for him. I guess Yennefer is the closest thing to that, and Triss is the closest thing to that because they're witches and they can fight alongside him and help him out. But yeah, I don't know. I think in general, I guess I'd have to go with, of all the options, Triss. Triss still makes the most sense to me in terms of like people that I feel like Geralt should end up with. But who knows? Maybe I just don't know Geralt. Anyways, I will go to inform Olgierd about the task. So I guess I'm going left or something. Man, it's so hard to navigate. But I'll figure it out. Right, I forgot. I fixed the mini-map, so I can just go like this. And that should be the right way to go. Also, isn't the clothing that we're wearing stolen still? We never gave it back. We never gave our clothing back. Right? Wait, this is ornate robe. This is a piercing. This is good armor? Why are these robes good armor? Excuse me? Okay, apparently this is a little bit better, so I guess I'll wear that. But like, why is this robe actually so good as armor? I don't know. But I'm just gonna put back on our regular clothing now. There we go. Wait, hold on. Wait. This. Alright, donkey ears, let's go. Perfect. I think that's required now. I think we can't ever take that off from this point on. Perfect. Alright. Geralt is perfect now. He's instantly gotten way more interesting with this on. Hello, old Geared.
What are they doing?
Playing. Overgrown wains, you see. Have you any children, Geralt?
None.
Oh, yes.
Oh!
Forgot witches are sterile.
Interesting waist we got there.
Well, don't just stare at me. Tell me what brings you.
Oh, let's play Gwent.
You ever played
I've come to play Gwent, although I'm probably gonna lose again.
Fulfill 3 wishes, and you've the gall to propose a round of Gwent.
Yes. 100%.
No problem. I'll find someone else.
Believe that's the worst wind-up I've ever heard. Lay out your cards.
Yeah, so if this guy is as tough as the other person we were fighting, then we could be in trouble here. But we'll see. So here's my question. Which one of these works against close combat? Biting Frost does. I'm going to put one of those in my deck. No, 2 of those in my deck. And then, how do I switch, how do we switch parts? Here we go. And then, let me see what we have. We've got siege, siege, ranged, close combat. I want to take out some of the close combat cards from our deck. There we go. And I guess take out Vlodimir too. Wait, we need more unit cards. We don't have enough. Okay, so I can't actually take them all out. What's this one do? Okay, same name. Okay, I guess I'm going to be using these ranged ones then. And that's going to be my deck. Okay, this might be a little bit weird. But that's what I'm that's the changes I'm going to make. All right, we'll keep we'll keep that one. We'll redraw this one. Okay. What else are we going to redraw here? We got a lot of siege cards. Are we going to redraw this one? I guess so. Oh, we got 2 of those. That's not good. That wasn't worth it. And we still have no spy cards, which sucks. Okay, what are they gonna play? What kind of deck you got? Okay, so they're going for the win here. Interesting. And they can't get that card back. So what do I do here? I think I have... No, I don't have to use that. So I think I'm gonna end turn and see what happens. Because they can't get that card back next round. And that's a good card. But now I've backed myself into a corner a little bit. Okay, this is good. This is good. So now I'm going to place, let's see. Let me do this. Hopefully that card can't get destroyed by any faction ability. A decoy. Okay, why would they do that? What does this do? Doubles the strength of all spy cards for both players. Okay, so maybe I don't actually really want to be using a spy card anyways. Use a card from my discard pile and play it instantly. Okay, we're not doing that yet. Place next to one of the same name. It's a catapult. I don't have another catapult though. Let's see. How do I want to do this? I have to win this round, so that decoy makes things kind of annoying. Because I'm already in the lead. So I'm still waiting on them to be the one to make a move. They passed. Okay, I'm actually fine with that. I think I made the right move there. So now we pass. And they did a decoy, but the card that they have is still a close combat one. And so they're still going to have to place it in the close combat row again this time around. Okay, we got 2 horns that's not useful in any way, so that really sucks. But let's see, I will place... Well, I guess we can make some use of the horn if we pull out another card from our deck. Yeah, place your close combat cards. Do it. Do it as much as you want. I dare you. That's bad. That's really bad. But I can do this. Find any cards of the same name. Okay, yeah, they're really stacking them up there. Yep, they keep going. They might still win this. Because of how many cards they're placing down right now. But we'll see. I can draw another card here. So what do I want to draw? I guess it has to be, Wait, this card is called Gaunter Adim. I just realized that. Gaunter Adim Darkness. Fear not the shadows, but the light. Is this what Gaunter Adim actually looks like? Or is this like the darkness that he sends you to? I'm gonna assume I'm gonna assume for right now that this is his true form, which honestly is fitting for the kind of person that he is. So okay, it doesn't apply its ability though, where it grabs the other cards from the deck. Okay, I can't nerf that one. That really sucks. But my Gaunter Adim is still stronger than that, so that's something. So let me buff that. What's your last card? Oh my. Okay, I think we might have lost here. Let's see how much this helps. Yeah, we still lost. Okay, it was kind of close though. And we have some idea of what we want to do now.
As well as you play Gwent, I venture I've naught to fear.
We'll have to play again.
Yeah, we do have to play again.
So, care for a round of Gwent?
Why not?
Let's do that again, but this time, I'm gonna add a clear sky to my deck as well. Because we see that they do that kind of thing. So let's see, what else do we have here? I don't think there's anything else I can add to my deck, really. Yeah, let's just go. Wait. Okay, here we go. Yeah, right. So, I need to get rid of one of these. And... okay, we got a lot of ranged cards this time. And another horn. Okay, this is it's interesting. I don't know if this is going to work out for us or not, but we'll see. Let's do this. Yeah, it really sucks that we have 2 Gaunter Adims in our deck. Or in our hand, I mean. Starting with the Leshen again. I'm gonna do this. Are they gonna keep going? They are. At +1 all units in the row, okay. But does that affect leader cards? It doesn't. Okay, good that we got that one out of the way early. What else do they have? Okay. We're still in the lead. But we only have 2 cards here. Okay, now that they're doing that, do I go with the ice right now, or do I wait and give them this round? I think I do the ice now. Because that will put them, we'll see if they can, they play anything. Okay, they do. It plays a whole bunch of crap. But it's tied. So what do I do now? Do I play another card and go for the win? Or do I stop here and leave it all up to next round? This is tough. I think I leave it all up to next round. Okay, they play another card. Okay, I think that's fine. They only have 2 cards left. Well, I guess they get an extra card from that, sure. They passed. Do they not have any more monster cards left? Did they draw through their entire deck early because of their abilities? I mean, I guess I do this and win, right? Then we go next round. Then we get a free card. Good. Alright, so let's place this down. What are they going to do? Can they do anything? Okay, they can. They can play a card. They didn't draw through their entire deck. What do they got? What does that do? Destroy your enemy's strongest ranged combat unit. We don't have a ranged combat unit, so that's fine. So we live. Thank goodness. And now we can place down our hero card, and we win. And we can do this for no reason. Beautiful. Alright. That went better, but that was still a close game. That was still definitely a close game.
Shite. Not much I detest more than losing. Well, my congratulations. This card's yours.
Thank goodness we don't have to give other people cards when we lose. Toad. Nice saber? Let's talk to him a little bit.
First time I've seen a saber like that. What's its origin?
A fear. It was a gift. Any soft-armed craven can hang a blade from his belt, prance about feigning danger, but my saber's a promise. If I reach for it, heads will roll. Mere sight of it quells the urge to duel, in shavers eager to face Ulkiad von Everett, the infamous outlaw.
My medallion seems to think it's magic.
It thinks, eh? And I think you've never seen a better weapon.
So he's got a magic sword. Interesting. How'd the prince turn into a monster? I mean, didn't we already talk to him about that?
Keep wondering how you turned the Ophiri into a beast. The more I think about it, the more I'm sure it was no run-of-the-mill curse.
This professional curiosity, or nosiness as common as the clap?
Nosiness.
To improve. Information could prove useful down the line.
In the future, you under the delusion you'll complete your tasks, live happily ever after.
Remains to be seen. So for now, admit it. The mage helped you, right?
Give you a hint. You're not the only one to fulfill wishes around here.
Odim transformed the Ophiri? It was your wish?
I always assumed it was Gaunter Odim that did it.
But you're right.
It wasn't?
It was no ordinary curse. though I'll say no more. A curse I uttered in a moment of rage, with no thought to it actually taking hold.
Okay, so he learned some curse somewhere, but not from Vlodimir, and that's what turned him into a toad? Also, we got the card called Toad, so that's interesting.
Tell me, how'd you meet the Ophiri you turned into a beast?
Aren't you a nosy one?
What's it matter? You like to talk about yourself.
That I cannot deny. Ophiri was a dauphin on a voyage through lands unknown, to learn of their cultures and customs. He fell for her lass. As it happened, this woman was already important to me. But at the time, I was now compared to a noble from a foreign land. So her parents promised her hand to the Ophiri, though she loved me. If you'd only seen his feeble attempts at charm. When she asked why he travelled disguised as a common merchant, he said he was like the frog from the fairy tale. One kiss from her, and he turned into a prince.
I see.
Wanted to be a frog. Became a frog.
Your band, chosen some interesting specimens.
Interesting? How so? Common carousers and roughnecks. Every last one.
Where'd you dig them up?
Some have been with me ages. Others I gathered on the road. And a few found me themselves. They're company for drink and sport at least. And ever since I began travelling with them, my old enemies have sat quiet as moles.
Hey, you've got a whole gang with you.
Vlodimir sends his love.
You spoke to him? Impossible.
Did more than that. Fulfilled your wish. And talked to him extensively. Curious what he had to say? Fulfilled your wish. Your dead brother had himself one more day like those of old.
Very easy to say. But have you got any proof?
I do.
I mean, we've got Vlodim's word. That's probably proof enough. And also, yeah, the note.
It's unmistakable. You've done well, Witcher. Is that all? Or have you something else?
Gonna work on getting you Borsodi's house next.
Best of luck. Enjoy.
Alright, we'll see how that goes. Go to the Borsodi auction house in Oxenford and ask for the owner. Wait, it's an auction house that we're getting in? What is that? I thought it was somebody's house. Am I wrong? You have to steal a whole auction house from somebody?
This the Borsodi.
And Vlodimir said this would be easier.
Seems it. Private Kleiner, you're on duty. Need I remind you, fraternizing with civilians is not allowed. Purpose of your visit?
Vlodimian soldiers guarding an auction house? Yeah, let's ask about this, although he's not going to give us an answer. This guy does not seem one for chatting.
Just curious. Redanian army regulars, right?
Lance Corporal Václav reporting. And this bloke's my subordinate, Private Kleiner.
Careful you don't piss yourself out of excitement.
You say something, soldier?
Not a thing.
Shouldn't you be somewhere? There's a war on, you know.
We was transferred here. All official. Written order 76 CWX. Mission, guard the auction house. Priority, high top, in fact.
Borsodi fella knows his way about the court. Helps the high rankings sell their war booty. Gets protection in return.
Private Kleiner, that's confidential military information.
Then why does he know it? He shouldn't tell people to have a big mouth, confidential and military information. But okay, so this auction house sells stuff for higher ups in the military or something?
Any of the owners?
Or in the government?
Meaning the one and sole owner, the esteemed host Borsodi? Aye, he is.
Need to talk to him.
Order 76 CWX is clear. Auctions only open to folk with invitations. Writ out in their names, plain and simple.
Well, Vlodimir can get us out, I'm sure. You'd be smart to make an exception. I'm sure we can work something out.
Gonna let that hold you back? Come on.
I'm afraid you're out of luck.
Order 76 CWX, also held that Lance Corporal Václav stick a broomstick up his arse.
Kleiner, need I remind you of the penalty for insulting a superior?
Who have we here? Geralt, the Witcher of Rivia.
Oh, is this the owner?
The banker from...
No, it's not. Okay.
Actually, where are you from?
Matters little, mate. Gold knows no boundaries. What's all the fash, Corporal Václav? Are you squabbling with my pal Geralt?
Master Vivaldi, sir, your esteemed associate, he weren't invited to the auction, and
But I plough and have been, and he's coming with me. In you go, Geralt.
Well, this guy's very nice. I don't know how we know him, but we know him.
But my orders...
Fuck your orders. Need I take this up with the sergeant? Ha! I thought not. Now, stand to attention and shut your giggy.
Those ears on Geralt are funny.
Back in the barracks.
Sut it! Now march! Round you go! 1, 2, 1, 2.
This guy just has fun being the superior. That's what he does. Just likes ordering people.
Appreciate the help.
'Twas nout. I've always had a mind to see into old pals and clients.
Business with you's a pure pleasure, Vimy.
The dear departed wifey claimed the same. Ah ha! Folk are assembling. Auction's about to start. Time we went upstairs.
Okay, I guess so. I really want to talk to Horst Borsodi. Any idea what might be up for bid? Didn't see the Borsodis have their auction house in Novigrad? Or didn't they have their auction house in Novigrad? They have multiple auction houses, most likely. Also, you guys can't see it, but the NPCs that just walked by, they're frozen on that side of the screen. They're just frozen in place. Benefits of benefit or not benefit of having a wide monitor.
What did folk come to bid on? Any idea?
All
It's just
kinds
funny.
of valuables, rare
Game doesn't
weaponry,
expect them to be visible.
exotica. But I've got my eye on a selection of canvases by the master portraitists of the Maribor School, Van de Neuve and Longendijk.
Okay, so he wants paintings.
Never knew you to be a connoisseur.
Of course I'm not. It's all muck and rubbish to me. Point of fact, I'll just wrap them in paper and lock them in the vault.
Why?
Why in the world do...
What do you mean, why, Geralt?
I see, as an investment.
Didn't I?
That's always been such a silly thing to me. It is something that rich people actually do, is they will get like famous art and they'll store it as like a store of value. And they'll basically use it as an investment. And they won't even look at it. They'll just buy it just to buy it. It's hilarious, but also ridiculous.
Could have sworn the Borsodi's auction house was in Novigrad.
It was, but they moved it. You see,
Okay.
Radovid offered Horst a preferential tax rate. 0%.
Huh. Pretty much unbeatable.
Aye. And I've ne'er seen a purer example.
No, it is
of
beatable.
benevolent state.
You can beat a 0% tax rate. You can have them. You can just give them money. You can have it subsidized. Even better than a 0% tax rate.
Actually, I'm really just here to talk to Horst Borsodi.
Oh, might be more of a problem than you'd expect.
Because?
An awful hermit, that one. Not a wee bit like his da, Melitele keep his soul. But
Melitele?
Horst is like to show his head during the auction. I'll introduce you then.
Be mighty indebted to you.
Think nothing of it. Only if I collect on loans and promissory notes. All right, up we go.
Up we go indeed. Let me look around at this stuff though. Let's see what we're looking at here. So a horse. Why it's like a stuffed horse or something?
This one probably also belonged to a sorceress. Fetish, maybe.
What? What are you saying? What are you saying, Geralt? It belonged to a sorceress? Fetish, maybe? What? I don't want to think too hard about what Geralt just said.
But first blow would shatter them.
Was it a sword? It's kind of hard to see in there, but yes, it's a sword.
To think I turned down a spot at Bonham's.
Bonham's?
From the collection of the mage Aramis.
What is it? It's so hard to see in these containers. It looks like a piece of like really old cheese that turned to stone.
Codex Redaniensis, sole surviving copy.
It's a codex. Okay, it doesn't tell me anything about what's actually in it though.
Arcanian spears. Excellent adornments for any parlor wall. Good to know. A giant's. Or maybe a Jotun's.
What is it, a head? Oh, it's a skull. Okay.
Goblet of fire. Wonder what it is.
Okay, so even Geralt doesn't know.
Geralt, you thought of buying real estate. Could get you attractive terms on a mortgage.
No such thing as attractive loan terms, Vimy.
What about in Kaviri marks?
Come on. You know damn well that makes no sense.
What do you mean there's no such thing as attractive loan terms? You can get good loans. Oh, I can see through the wall. Are people actually moving around out there? No, it looks pretty empty. Oh no, people are. People are actually moving around outside right now. I would have thought that they would like disable like the movement and rendering of people outside. Oh, you can actually see them through the window too. Has the game always been that way? That's nice. Again, most games would like unload stuff that's outside.
Auction won't start for a time yet, it seems.
Vimy, this is a banquet.
Aye? And?
I detest banquets. Vacuous conversation, food portions fit for a mouse, drinks that taste like piss.
Ah, it won't all be bad. Let me introduce you to some of my most interesting associates. Old hen there is Countess Mignole. Wager you'll have plenty to blather about with her. Prick in the corner's Hilbert. New coin, that one. Came into a right fortune playing Gwent.
Oh!
Ah,
we can play him Gwent.
Garomir, art dealer. A purer snob I've never known. But he knows paintings like no other. So, ready to chat someone up? It's not fitting for us to stand here like knobs.
Okay, let's do that. So, but first, before we do that, we need to go to our Gwent deck, right? Because we got a new card. Where is it? Which deck is it in? Here we go, Toad. Is this the one that destroys the ranged combat unit? Where is it? Yeah, destroy the enemy's strongest ranged combat unit. If the combined strength of all his or her ranged combat units is 10 or more. Very cool. Find any cards in your deck and play them instantly. Okay. We only have one of that, so I shouldn't put it in the deck, right? Yeah.
Oh, smell it, Geralt.
Alright, let's talk to the Gwent guy first.
Halbert, it's been years. Allow me to introduce yous. Geralt of Rivia.
Enchanted.
Pleasure's all mine.
How's it? Got your eye on any sparkly bits today?
Not really. I buy what strikes me fancy. I need something right sumptuous for me walls just now. Nilfgaard. I get it right?
Excuse me?
Your Gwent deck. It's Nilfgaard, innit? Come on, admit it.
Yeah, it is. Seen through me. Monster deck usually. Prefer the Northern Realms. No, I use the Northern Realms the most.
Not a bad deck, Nilfgaard, but I'll take the Northern Realms over it any day.
Ah, understood. A patriot.
You ought to know, Hilbert. Geralt here's a positively superb player. Superb.
We got a minute before the auction starts, so... Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Maybe around?
Yeah, let's go. Set bet amount. You know what? Well, we always gotta set it to the most. Also, why can I just... Let me just do that. There we go. That's easier.
It's not whether you win or lose. Sure, I'm game.
Brilliant.
Why would he do a low bet?
Naturally. Geralt, might I have a wee word?
What is it?
Well, mate, since I brought yous together, I do believe I'm owed a share of your winnings, if there are any. 10%.
Are you gonna share the losings then, in that case?
Pretty clear now why you wanted us to meet.
One cardinal bit I've learnt in my trade, friend. coin than a stink. So, what'll it be?
So be it. No, it's fine. We don't need the money anyway.
Well, you did help with the guards at the door. All right. 10% of any winnings is yours.
Any chance for a 15?
Don't push it, Vinny. All right. Game on.
All right, here we go. He's probably going to destroy me since he's apparently very good and made his fortune from that. So, yeah, we'll see how this goes. Yeah, I'll continue on with my same deck. Let's go. Okay, they're going first. I got a spy card. Good, good. A bunch of leader cards. They're using Nilfgaard. I forget. See, this would help if I actually do play other decks, because I would know what kind of cards that they have and what to look out for and what kind of stuff I should be reshuffling back into my deck or not. As it is, I don't actually know. So I'm going to shuffle this in because I don't know if I need it or not. And I can do that again. Okay, I got a ranged combat unit. I guess it's okay. Okay, so what do I want to do here? I think I want to play this. Just to get them to pull out a stronger card. Okay, they're starting with the spy cards, huh? In that case, what do I want to do? How do I want to do this? They're obviously trying to lose this round, and that's fine. I think I might just take the win here. Yeah, I'm going to take the win here. And if they decide to put more cards down, then that's fine. Okay, yeah, they're deciding to go for the win here. That's okay. Because I've got the card advantage here. I can play my spy card. They're passed. Really? Okay, interesting choice. I guess I'm gonna have to go a little bit over, which is unfortunate. But I think my faction ability will trigger, right? And give me an extra card. Am I right? Yeah, it will. Okay, so I get a decoy. Not that useful unless they place down a spy card. So I will place down, let's see, I guess this. Okay, they're starting to place down some leader cards. That's okay. They can't take this, right? So it should be fine to play that now and get some more cards. Good. Okay. Gontra Dim. What do you do? You place a... But I see. So he can also place it... It's basically, it is the same card, or it's the same name. So he can place the other Gontra Dims on the field as well. Interesting. He's not really placing down a lot of close combat cards, which makes me sad. Decoy? Why? Why is he using a decoy on Gontra Dim? That doesn't... I don't see how that could help him at all. Come on, what are they doing? I need to see what they've got up their sleeve. Again, they haven't placed down anything that's going to help, like, this to come into play. I'd really love for them to place down more close combat cards. Okay, that doesn't do anything. I think I've got the... I think I'm good on this, so I think I'll win this one. Okay, good. They're placing down a close combat card. Yeah, okay, good. This is going well. So now we do this. And that ruins their whole plan. Okay, never mind. It doesn't. Okay, that's actually a little bit problematic. But it's okay, we got some strong leader cards to help pick up the slack here. Okay, we both have one card left. Let's see what they've got. They're gonna have to do something big here. Nothing! Okay, they've got nothing. They don't have a horn or anything. That would have made them get the win here. But nope. They don't have a horn. They're doomed. Cool. Okay, that was not that bad.
Unbelievable. I don't buy it. You cheated. You must have. Something. Hexed me or whatnot.
Oh, I didn't see what card we just got.
Careful with the gab, Hilbert. Afore Geralt takes a mind to demanding satisfaction.
And how would we have cheated?
You give it to him, you damn midget. You bearded pinch fist.
Oh. Interest will be a right bit higher when that bugger next comes round asking for a loan.
Yeah, not smart to piss off the banker. Alright. So he also said that this person would be interesting to talk to, right? But what's the card that we got? At least I think we got a card in the process of that, right? Probably a Nilfgaardian one, right? Oh, Gauntlerim. So, but we don't have other Gauntlerim in the Nilfgaard deck, do we? Oh, we do. Okay, I mean, we might as well put this in the deck then, right? But the problem with doing that is you want to make sure that's not in your hand, right? So you want to try to shuffle those out of your deck as much as possible. Okay, so we have a usable Nilfgaard deck, kinda, not really. Alright, what do you have to say?
Greetings to the Honourable Countess. Madam, allow me to introduce my dear friend, Geralt of Rivia.
Yeah, with the most wonderful ears, I have to say.
Forgive me, but have we had the pleasure?
No, but your guild is unmistakable.
Oh, she recognizes.
Take note, Geralt. Countess Mignol is an eminent collector of Vitaminaica.
What?
What now?
All manner of objects related to the witcherly profession. Swords, gear, medallions.
I see. So, is she gonna want to try to collect our stuff? Yeah, would you deliver? Okay, we can buy stuff from her?
Mind if I ask how the Countess became interested in us, humble monster slayers?
I've some pleasant associations, dating from my oh-so-distant youth.
Didn't you say such things, Countess? You look right fetching to me.
That's very kind, Master Vivaldi. But apart from my Vitaminaica, I also own a number of mirrors.
Your most prized piece, what would it be?
An armor element, an antique, School of the Wolf, from 1234.
Classic. Is it up for sale?
I fear not. It's a memento, one of great sentimental value.
But perhaps the Countess has got other Witcher curios she's willing to part with. Or acquire. Perhaps she could trade. I'd charge 5%. A modest transaction fee.
Why does it have to go through him?
Vimy, never seen anyone so good at laying their mitts on coin that clinked within earshot. But what the hell? See if we can't make a deal.
Okay, what has she got? What is this? Diagrams to craft them. Okay. We can craft armor. The thing is, I don't know how good or bad like certain armor is. Let me see. What am I wearing? Or what's the armor I've got? 166, 195. Whereas this is 235, but I can't wear it, so formula. Blizzard, Cat, Full Moon, Swallow. Okay, but that doesn't tell me what it does. Here we go. Vitality regeneration. Okay. Increases maximum vitality. Sight in total darkness. An immunity to hypnosis. We can be hypnotized? Increases critical hit chance. I kind of want to buy that. That could be good. Slow time. Let me see this armor over here. I mean, it's probably pretty good, right? Maybe we should buy it just to buy it, right? Because I don't think we're ever going to run into this person again. 100% critical hit chance during storms. Interesting. So if we're fighting during a storm, it's going to be very powerful. I guess we'll grab that too. Okay, and now as to what to sell. I guess we can sell this. We can sell the stuff that we don't need. Might as well. Alright, and I guess that's it. Or is it? Wait, are we not wearing gauntlets? What's wrong with us? Why are we not wearing gauntlets? Well, whatever. Anything else we can sell? Doesn't look like it. Wait, I can sell this? Key to Yennefer's room? I can sell the key to Yennefer's room? Can I actually? I can! I can sell her the key to Yennefer's room. What's the point of that? What's the point of that? Well, it's okay. I don't need the key to Yennefer's room anyways. We're never gonna go there. No thanks. She can have it. Take it. I don't want it. Alright. Got an eye on it, on anything in particular?
Does the Countess have her eye on anything particular today?
No, but Horst Borsodi insisted he would put up something that would be of interest.
Did he happen to say what it was?
No. Oh, you know what he's like. A walking enigma. On another topic, Master Geralt, I was wondering if you'd be willing to help a lady in need.
Depends on the nature of the need.
Oh, it's quite the trifle. I stepped out onto the balcony a moment ago. I dropped an earring while there. I couldn't find it. It must have fallen through the floorboards. Perhaps you, with your cat eyes...
Sure, why not? Why wouldn't we help?
I'll go right away.
I shall be much obliged.
See you in a minute, Vimy.
Okay, we can go do that. Not a big deal. We'll just steal all their food first. That's making me hungry. I'm gonna go eat probably soon. After this part of the story.
Some spilled wine. Nothing else.
Especially seeing onions. Onions are such a great food.
There's no earring out here, is there?
None.
Maybe the Countess would care to explain what this is about, all jokes aside.
Forgive me. God, this is so embarrassing. Do you know Vesemir?
Oh, that's the person you met in your youth, huh?
Wore a mustache.
Do I know him? Man taught me everything I know.
That's interesting.
What? How is he, if you don't mind my asking?
Oh... That's not good.
Don't mind
He's
at all.
dead.
But before I answer, I also wouldn't mind knowing.
Could we have done this before that part in the story? If so, would we be able to tell her? Would we be able to tell her that Vesemir is alive? Like, is it possible to do this part of the story before Vesemir dies and give her actual good news?
Oh, I've told no one. Not ever. But I suppose I owe you an explanation. It was the winter of 1234. A beast prowled the streets of Oxenford. A fleder, I believe. A contract was issued, a notice posted, and a witcher appeared. Vesemir, of the School of the Wolf. He came through our estate, tracking the beast. Our eyes met. Something sparked. I wrote him a message, asked my governess to deliver it. He visited, under the cover of night, night after night. On one such occasion, my father heard something. Vesemir had to flee. So quickly, he left behind his gambeson.
Gambeson?
The first piece. The start of your collection.
Yes, but also the end of our love. Father had an arrest warrant issued, then quickly married me off. I was fortunate.
My husband died young, leaving me a sizable fortune. And thus, I have lived on memories.
Yeah, we don't have any good news. It's funny, the I'm distracted by the fact that Geralt has no waist. It reminds me of like Rayman.
Afraid I have bad news.
Oh? Please tell me, did he at least die like a witcher?
No. He died like a hero.
There is that. I thank you for tolerating a decrepit madwoman so elegantly.
No, you seem great. You seem like a nice person.
Don't say that.
I am old and I am wealthy. I may say what I please. And now, be so kind and leave me to my thoughts.
Fair enough. This is interesting, though, seeing somebody who is from Vesemir's past. It's too bad we couldn't give her better news. Again, I do wonder what could have happened. Like, if we had talked to her at a different time.
Duke Clivet declared bankruptcy by that ring on his finger. Shite, is it fat?
Let's see. Sit down to get ready to take part in the action, or meet this guy. Okay, let's talk to this guy. Wait. I feel like I know this guy.
Hello.
I don't know, he seems familiar.
These contemporaries.
But let's talk to this person. Seems to be the person we'd have least to relate to, but...
Trouble ye a wee spell.
Greetings, Vivaldi. Who's this?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Thought you might have a blather with us about the paintings on the block today.
About the
Sniffing for a quick
paintings.
Turnaround as usual, are we?
Pot calling the kettle black, I'd say. Do a lively trade in canvases yourself, my friend. True.
Yet first they delight my eyes, whereas you treat them as mere promissory notes. The only arts that interest you are those culinary.
Hey, what's wrong with culinary arts? They're great.
What about you, Witcher?
I'm gonna
Do you know
need some
anything
culinary arts soon. Not a bit, and I don't care much to learn. No, we'll say a bit, I guess.
Realize this might be hard to believe, given my crude-looking mug. But yeah, I know a thing or two.
Truly? We ought to see what.
I didn't know Geralt actually knows
You
something
know
about
our
art.
friend
We'll see.
Vivaldi is in possession of 5 canvases by Van der Nobe, yet he cannot distinguish them from landscapes at 5 crowns apiece.
I shan't pretend it's otherwise.
Yet for you, my dear connoisseur Witcher, that should present not the slightest problem, so do tell which of these is the handiwork of Edward van der Nobe, the master from Maribor.
The Pastoral, the View of Novigrad, Portrait of the Merchant, Just a Still Life, the Battle Scene. I don't actually know. So this is a problem. There's got to be something specific about his style, right? It's not the battle scene. It's not the Portrait of Novigrad, or it's not the Novigrad thing, I think. I'm thinking maybe it's the portrait? Maybe? The pastoral's possible. Gosh. There's no way for me to know this, is there? So, I think he said that the person does landscapes, right? So picking the portrait is a really big risk. I'm just gonna go with the View of Novigrad. I can't decide.
The panorama of Novigrad, I'd say.
There's not a bumpkin who does not know Van der Noob never ventured outside Maribor. Adieu.
Darn it! Okay, there's no way for me to know.
What a jackass.
Ah, fuck him. Typical arse cunt. I've grown accustomed.
Then why do you tell me to talk to him? Why do you tell me to talk to him?
Esteemed ladies, honorable gentlemen, the auction will begin shortly.
What's the real answer?
Take your places, please.
Ah, at long last. Come with me to the fore. I won't see
It was this one. Oh my goodness. It was the portrait. It was going to be such a risk to pick it though, so I didn't pick it because he was talking about landscapes. Darn it.
Vimy, listen. Forgot to ask you, how's this auction going to work?
They'll bring out 3 lots to start with. Once they've sold, or not, there'll be an intermission. Horst Vasodi will probably appear then. That's when I'll introduce yous.
Counting on it.
In the meantime, have you
You're gonna introduce Yous? Who's Yous? I've never seen somebody named Yous before. It'll be nice to meet them.
You prepared to beg?
Of course I will. You can spot me a couple hundred. I'll wait in the back. Yeah, I will.
Of course I will. Went to the trouble to sneak me in here. I'd be an ass not to take a stab.
Ha! I knew the bug would get you.
Well, it depends on if there's anything we actually want,
Esteemed
right?
ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I hereby open the auction. Ladies and gentlemen, lot number 1 is a brass figurine from the collection of the infamous Count Romilly. Rumor has it the figure harbors a treasure inside. A rumor one may prove or disprove solely by destroying the beautiful bauble itself. Starting price? Quite the bargain at 50 crowns. Any advance?
Seems like a
Master
possible
Hilbert at
scam.
100. To
Well,
Countess
we have money to
Mignon,
waste.
150. Do I hear 200? Might I have an advance? The white-haired gentleman enters a bid of 200. Do we have 250? 200 once? Twice? Thrice? Splendid Countess Mignot bids 250. Do I hear 300?
We got endless money.
This is lively.
We have no reason to stop.
Twice. Do we have 350? 300 thrice, and sold to the white-haired fellow. Lot number 1, the mysterious.
Let's just buy all of it. Let's just buy all of the lots and clean everything out.
Lot number 2, a canvas by the young Novigrad artist Van Rohe, Starry Night over the Pontar. Charming piece. Truly a bargain at 20 crowns. Ladies and gentlemen, 20 crowns. It's practically naught.
We'll buy it for no reason. Let's just buy
The
everything.
gentleman with the cat eyes at 20. Do
I think
hear
that'd be
30?
funny.
20 going
We have nothing
once,
better to do with our
going
money
twice,
except buy Gwent
going
cards.
thrice. Sold! Van Rohe's Starry Night over the Pontar to the gentleman with the cat eyes.
I don't know what we're gonna do with the darn painting, but
A true rarity.
we got the
scarce
painting
as
now.
hen's teeth. Spectacle.
Does it look like a good painting
A
though?
frame of gold, mountain crystal lenses polished by the tiny dexterous hands of the gnome masters, once the property of the famed hired assassin known as the Professor. Starting price of 200 crowns. Anyone tempted? Gwent Maestro Hilbert offers an advance of 50. Do I have 3? My, haven't we livened up? 300 from Yaromir Ivanovich Zaitsev. Going once? Twice?
Let's keep bidding. We got money. We got like 8,000, right?
Gentlemen now, good folk, at 300.
There's no reason not to.
A generous offer indeed. Any advance? 350 going once? Going twice? Sold! Invaluable
Okay,
spectacle.
what are you doing? What are you doing, Geralt? Focus. Focus, Geralt. Focus. Eyes forward.
The excitement. With the 3 lots
I got an achievement for that. Buy all the items in the auction
Communities
house.
abound, please partake. We'll resume shortly.
I wonder how many other people decided to buy the useless junk like I did. It'll be interesting to see the stats on that achievement.
Oh, Geralt, look! Horst Vasudi! Come on before some other cocksuckers steal him. Just, well, don't expect a warm welcome.
I mean, we just bought all the stuff at his auction house, so you should be happy.
Allow me to introduce a dear friend and associate, Geralt of Rivia.
Comes uninvited.
Forgot my manners? Exactly. Serious oversight. That's so. That may be so, but you gained by my presence.
Exactly. Pretty serious oversight. I see no reason why the faux pas should taint our newfound acquaintance.
Acquaintance? I honestly don't know what you think this is, Vagrant.
Got the distinct impression the two of yous started off on the wrong foot. Perhaps
No,
could
we should beat each other
Perhaps
up.
one like
That's the
you
way.
want from one like me.
This isn't working for me. There's another Versodi I could talk to.
The Borsodi's auction house. I'm assuming the name's no coincidence. Got a relative I could talk to? Someone, how do I say this? A smidgen less irritating.
Name's a historical legacy, Geralt. Auction house was founded by two brothers, Horst's father and an uncle. In this generation...
I and only I am it. So get to the point, now.
Right, let's dispense with the niceties. Maximilian Borsodi's house. Gotta lay my hands on it, whatever it...
What? Where did you learn of it?
Okay, so the Maximilian Borsodi's house is different from the auction house. Okay, I thought we were supposed to buy the whole darn auction house. But no, okay, so it's a different house.
Gentlemen, no reason to lose our composure. Raise our voices.
I ask you, where did you learn of it?
Whoa, come on now.
Where?
This guy. Doesn't matter. From Olgierd von Evric. It's fine to tell him that, sure. I don't care about Olgierd, anyone finding out anything about Olgierd.
Von Everic. Name mean anything to you?
It does.
Guards, escort the Witcher out. And he's not to enter, not alone, not hand in hand with Hierarch Hemelfart.
Honestly, he asked a question. It was a simple inquiry.
One more word, and I shall move my accounts to the competition.
Sorry, mate, but...
No reason to trouble the guards, Horst. I'll go willingly.
I don't recall giving you a choice in the matter. Kick his swiving mutated ass out.
Well, we got a new person that we need to go behead. This is why I wish I could pick locks. It's a game. So I can sneak back in there and assassinate him.
Your swords, master. Law says we're to return them. Law don't say when, though. So we'll do it, aye. Just after we beat the singing shite out of the honorable gentleman.
Mm-hmm. Gathering place for the elite, truly. Come on, lads. Let's loosen our muscles a bit.
Oh, Wolfpop's got
You can't hurt me. I already have no waist. I'm already cut in half. There's nothing but worse you can do to me. Don't you dare. Okay, stop it. Okay.
Lads.
Be gone. This is gonna take a while. These melee punching fights are always a little bit jank, especially now that we're fighting two people. And the fact that I can't heal. Stop it! Get away from me! Stop it! Oh my goodness. This guy's just not letting up.
Shut up and fight.
One of them's really defensive, one of them's really... But this guy's like really going at it. Okay, thank goodness. We're good now. We're good now. Nothing to worry about. Okay, come on, Gil. Actually hit, please. Oh my gosh, actually hit. Actually hit, please. Okay, there you go. Nice job, Geralt. Well, not nice job, Geralt. I mean, you could have done better, Geralt, but I'll take it.
Law says if you see someone hurt, you should summon a medic. Law doesn't say how fast, though, so you can sit tight a while.
Yes, yes. Oh, we got Assassin's Creed character there.
Sword or no sword, a witcher brings gore.
Not in the mood for your peasant wisdom. Who the hell are you?
What's this? What's that sound effect?
Dare say I'm your partner.
Don't need any partners.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Or soundtrack.
No chance you'll lay your hands on Max Borsodi's house alone.
How do you know I'm looking for the house? I mean, we just said it. He was probably in the party area.
Really think you can help me?
We can help each other.
And what's special about the house?
If you can.
To get this house, you need to get into the vault.
And there's no way Horse will let you in there out of the kindness of his heart.
A heist.
The guy. Why are we doing this in front of this place? He's just listening in.
Don't like that idea one bit.
Got any others? Find the herbalist lives near Oxenford. Ask for some yarrow extract. He'll know why you've come.
If this is a trap of some sort.
Be seeing you, I hope.
This guy's watching. Well, more so, he was looking way too to the left there. To actually be looking out the window, but supposedly he was watching. He shouldn't have been able to hear us, surely. He was speaking pretty quietly, but he saw that we didn't get beaten up like he wanted. Okay, go to the herbalist huts near Oxenford and give the password. Wait, we have a password? Oh no, I wasn't paying enough attention. What was the password? I guess I'll find out. So I will head my way over there, but also in the meantime, I'm gonna go get something to eat. So I will see you guys when I'm at the herbalist place and I've been fed. So see you guys then.